In this video, I want to make the case for why Kajabi is the best online business platform there is. I moved there in 2019. I'm going to tell you all about why I moved to Kajabi, what it's been like, and why you should move to Kajabi in 2021. You should do it starting right now because it truly is just an incredible platform. And if you want to get started on Kajabi, you can use my link and I've got some goodies for you. If you go to lanesebring.com/Kajabi, not only do you get the free trial, but I'm also going to give you my exact email templates for launching a course, like the exact email templates I used to launch a course that made me $25,000 over 3 different launches within a few months of time. So about $8,000 average dollars per launch, 3 different times using this exact simple email template. So I'll send you the exact words that I used, everything. So all you have to do is get started with Kajabi, and once you become a paying member, I've got instructions on there. You just email me and I shoot those over to you. So it doesn't cost anything more to do that, to use my link. And if you find this video helpful to you, then I would definitely feel really great about that because they give me a commission, which is awesome. But that's not why I'm such a fan of Kajabi. I'm a fan of Kajabi because it has truly saved me so much time and so much headache and so much effort over this last year, and I just want to tell you about that. So I started my online business back in 2014, but I really got serious about it around 2017, 2018. So I started thinking about, okay, I'm going to do some online courses. I'm on YouTube. I want to have a better email list. I want to start to grow that. All of the pieces that you have to put together to make an online business work. So like every online business owner, online content creator, I had some challenges that all of us share. The first one is I found myself using a ton of tools. I mean, I had tools coming out my ears. I had to have a website, right? Which everybody does, but I had to use WordPress to host the website, but that was self-hosted. So I had to go over to Bluehost and have them actually host the website. And that cost on average about $10 a month. I had to have an email list, and I started out on MailChimp until I hit the limit where it was no longer free. And then I was paying $40 a month or so on MailChimp. Then I moved over to ConvertKit because it was a little bit better deal once my list got pretty large. That was still costing me $50 plus a month just to host my email list. When that was done, I started realizing that, man, if I'm gonna sell something, I need landing pages. So I started looking into lead pages and ClickFunnels because not only do you need landing pages, but you also need a process, a funnel, a sales funnel to get people through from clicking on the link to landing on the page to going through a sales process to buying your product. ClickFunnels is $97 for their cheapest plan per month, and Lead Pages is $27 for their cheapest plans. And again, that's just for the landing pages and sales funnels. Then you go on to the actual courses. I was looking at Teachable, and the problem with Teachable is at the time they had a free plan. Now it doesn't look like they do. It's $27 a month for their minimum plan, but on that plan, you pay a 5% transaction fee. So every course you sell, they take 5% of the sale of the course. And there's other problems with Teachable that Kajabi solves, which I'll get into a little bit later in this video. The membership site, where do I host the membership site? Do I try to put that together by taking a bunch of plugins and trying to make them work on my WordPress site? Or do I go to some other platform? And how do I keep track of the path that people take when I have to integrate all of these things together? How do I even begin to keep track of where people are and where they've been in the process when I've got 7 different things talking to each other? That was one of the challenges I had, that when you added this all up, I was spending $223 a month on all these different tools. And individually, each one of them cost less than Kajabi, but you need all of them to add up to what Kajabi is. So that was the first challenge I had, is like, I had so many tools. The second challenge is the learning curve and the technical experience that you really need to run so many different pieces of software that all have to talk to each other. And you have to basically learn how each one works, its language, its nuance, its user interface. And then you have to very carefully make sure that it's talking to your other platform and that those 2 platforms are talking to your other one. So your email list is talking to your course platform, and the course platform is talking well to the landing pages, and that's talking well to your website, all of that is a giant freaking mess if you're not really good at this, if you don't have the technical experience. And I found myself spending so much time just trying to figure out how all these pieces fit together when I should be focusing on creating content, serving my customers, and developing paid products that are going to keep growing my business. The third challenge I had is I really hated messing with WordPress. I gotta be honest. The WordPress website that I had, which I know Squarespace is an option, but again, that's a paid option, another paid one. But on WordPress, I hated updating plugins. I hated having plugins that I didn't use anymore, but I was afraid to take them off because what if it shut everything down? I remember running an update one time on the plugins that needed updating. I ran an update, my whole website just shut off. I had to go back to before the update and reverse it, and then my website came back, but I didn't know which one of those things messed everything up. It's just a mess. So those are the challenges that I had, and then somewhere along the way, somebody said, you gotta try Kajabi. Now here's the thing about Kajabi. Kajabi takes every single one of those tools and it puts it together into one thing and then ends up being cheaper than all those things put together. The technical experience that you need on Kajabi is way less, plus once you learn it, you understand every bit of the whole process. And then you don't have to mess with stupid crap like WordPress and the plugins that come with it. There's so much versatility and freedom on the website builder on Kajabi, and you can integrate WordPress if you want to, but you don't have to. So that's why I decided to go over and move to Kajabi. Now I want to tell you the 5 things that I have found to be most helpful about Kajabi. The first thing is it's drop dead simple. It just is. I do not like messing with technical stuff for very long. I get tired of it. I get fatigued. I want to move on to the things that are actually going to move my business forward. And so if it's really technical and there's a sharp learning curve, I don't like it. And then you add to that the fact that if it's really technical and a sharp learning curve and there's tons of pieces to it, now I'm getting really frustrated with the process. So Kajabi's drop dead simple. Everything from the landing pages, they look beautiful, they look great, they're simple to build. The email list is easy to navigate. It's an all-in-one solution, meaning that everything exists in this one login and this one platform. It's super secure, it's super safe, but everything is in this one thing. They have training to help you navigate all of this. They've got great support. Anytime I've ever reached out to a support person at Kajabi, I get an answer within minutes usually, but definitely within an hour, and they're solving my problem. They're helping me out. And so it's super simple, but there is support and there is training. And then they even provide you with things like pipelines, which is the word they use for funnels, sales funnels. They'll actually give you a pipeline template based on what you're trying to do. And they have several of them. You can use the template or you can build your own, but they even have within the pipeline template training on how to best use it. It's incredible. So the first thing is it's drop dead simple. Number 2, it's inexpensive for what you get. Now, if you go to the Kajabi pricing page and you look and you're like, whoa, wait a second, man. I mean, it's like at least $119 for the basic plan. Again, if you add up everything it does, it's still far below what you would pay to put all these pieces together, but it all comes in one bucket. I have the growth plan. This allows me to have the number of products and pipelines that I need to make sure that I'm continuing to grow my business. And one day maybe I'll move up to the pro plan, but right now the growth plan is all that I need. I pay it annually and it's really not that big of a deal considering that within a year I was able to sell $25,000 worth of courses and even more of that in coaching all through Kajabi. It's just been an incredible tool. For what I'm doing, it's an absolute no-brainer financially. Number 3, it looks good. Aesthetically, it's beautiful. The website design, the course design, everything looks really good and you can customize it to look the way that you really want and match your brand. And to me, that's really important. I very much value the way things look, especially to the end user. I want it to feel clean, I want it to feel simple, I want it to look modern and fresh, and it does. Number 4, it keeps up with every subscriber and all of their actions. This is hugely valuable. Everything from the emails they click on, to the pages they open, to what emails were sent to them, to how they're tagged based on your automations. You can track what each person is doing so that you know where they are in the process And it helps you to kind of understand what things lead to people buying courses, what things lead to people subscribing to your membership, what things lead to them not doing that. You get so much information studying your analytics. And again, it's all in the system and it's all super simple to use. And then finally, number 5 is the flexibility. And I'll give you an example of how this tool is flexible. The number one thing that I love about this is that you can build a course, okay, which is called a product in that system, and then you can attach different offers to that course. So here's what I mean. If you go to a product like Teachable, you're gonna build the course and it's gonna have a price, right? X course for Y price. And it's hard to really separate those two things. And so it makes it very difficult if you ever want to get creative with how you present offers, because there's always the course and it's always this price. Within Kajabi, you have the course and it's a product, right? But then you can attach different offers to it so that, let's say that you want to price the course at $297 to present it for the first time in your launch. But then you want to present it to people who didn't buy in a payment option. And you want to increase the price, but add payments. You can do that, which Teachable also has a payment option, but again, it's attached to the course and you can't detach it. In Kajabi, you can mix and match all you want. You could take that course, bundle it with another one, add a different offer to it, and then present it to the people that you want to present it to and not to the people who you don't want to present it to. So if that sounds confusing, it's really not. It's super simple, and it's just one of the ways that Kajabi allows you to manage your business, manage your products, and manage your offerings in accordance with the way that you want to do it. It's an incredible tool. It puts so many things together for you that otherwise would be confusing to someone like me, who I really love making content. I really love looking at a camera and talking. I really love podcasting, all of those things. I do not like the technical side of this kind of business, but I do know how important it is, and Kajabi has allowed me to get in there and do all of it myself without having to get bogged down in unnecessary details that don't really move my business forward. It puts everything into one place, and I think you're gonna love it. So again, lanesebring.com/Kajabi. The link is down in the description. Definitely just check it out. You can do a free trial. You can play around with it. And then if you bump up to the paid plan, again, I'm going to send you my email templates, which are really going to help you when you launch your course to kind of get a framework for how to structure your launch to your list, which is a huge part of online business, making sure that when you're selling to your list, you're doing it in a way that converts. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Definitely let me know in the comments what questions you have. Definitely go check out Kajabi, and I will see you in the next video.